Yo, what's up YouTube? It's time for a deck profile because I had some really good video ideas, but unfortunately the cards I needed hadn't arrived yet, so I'm stuck with a video needing being uploaded for Sunday. So here's a fucking deck profile because I run the Yu-Gi-Oh! Day and I have something I can clickbait for easy McDonald's content. So let's get into the deck profile. We're going to start off with triple virtual world. I don't know how to pronounce these names. Then next is 99, and then Jai Jai, and then Lulu, and then Lai Lai. We play 3 of each monster because this deck is shit, and if you don't see a monster, you lose the game. And then we play Kaloon, King Long, Kuchi, 3 of each. Again, if you don't see virtual world cards, you just lose the games. You have to see these cards, you play 3 of everything. And now next is triple tactics talents. This card is nice. You do things. It has 3 effects. That's why they call it triple tactics talents. Did you know? This also lets you draw cards, which is nice because this deck is awful. You need to draw cards to save it. Then next is triple pop desires. This one is rare, but you don't notice that. This card is shit and need to draw cards. However, nice that 9/9 can also pick back the cards you banish for desires. It's really cool. And then next up is Upstart Goblin, E-Teddy, Call by the Grave, Upstart because drawing cards is good, E-Teddy because all the good cards are psychic, and then Call by the Grave because Ash Blossom is a bitch-ass motherfucker. Next up, triple Ash Blossom. Ironically enough, we play the feet person because we're fucking degenerates. Then next up is Gamma, but different rarities, but these are American, and I'm not going to get 2 more American Ultras ever in my lifetime, so it's mixed rarity gang. And then next up, best card, Driver. He's level 6, so you can tribute summon him and make a level 9 synchro with him, or you can make a rank 6 Red Seas monster with him. He's very versatile in his uses. He's a psychic shoulder that I don't give a shit. Next up is 3 tokens. I always have these in every deck profile because they're shit, but I like flexing them. Then it's Core Dragon. It draws a card because this deck is shit. Charge Warrior, it draws a card because this deck is shit. However, it's gold rare, so it's worthless. Next up, Jai Jai. I think I already said Jai Jai. Let's just call him Ju, whatever. He can't be destroyed, so sometimes you just sit on him. Opponent does nothing. Boom. Next, Xian. Banishes everything apart from cards from the hand, deck, extra deck, or grave. But anything that goes to the grave from the field is banished. Also, it always brings itself back apart from the turn it's sent to the grave, so it brings itself back once, but it comes back every turn. It's very good. Next, Dragon draws a card because this deck is bad. Also, it pops cards because sometimes popping cards is nice, but it's level 9, that's why you play it. Vermilion Dragon Mech, even though it pops a card, it does not draw a card, so this is worthless and I never make it. Next up, Cloud Castle. This always gets effect faded. Shit. But also it's nice because it lets you make VFD after being a B-root, and that's really cool. Next, Sulking. This card says make Crystal Link, which is why you play Crystal Link. This comes up sometimes, but whatever. It can't be targeted by card effects or battle, so it's cool. Firstly, now Break Sword. He pops a card. Sometimes popping your King Long or your Kuchi is nice, so it's nice. Pop cards everywhere. Next is VMVN. It's like Ice Dragon's Prison, but on crack. Except not on crack, but it's on legs. It's better than crack. Next, Tomi, M7. Sometimes returning a card from your hand from the grave is nice and cool. Sometimes bouncing a card is cool. You can go for game that way. That's how I won one of my games. But anyways, it's cool being able to recycle hand traps, whatever. I don't give a shit. Let's move on. Double VFD. What's better than 1 VFD? 2. Yeah, and then you get Super Potty, but no one plays Super Potty because you don't make this often. But when you do make this, you win the game. Or sometimes you just make it turn 3, and so you win the game. And then we play Zeus because this card destroys everything. So that's it for the extra deck. Next up, side deck, Pankratops. This card is a banned card, but he's still legal for some reason. Twin Twisters, ultis to threats, Harpies, reboot, stun players have no rights, pretty much. Token Collector, fuck Infernobles. Lancia, fuck the Mirror, and fuck Dragon Link, I guess, to an extent. It's alright. Triple Nibiru, because fuck combo decks. Also fuck the Mirror, also fuck Salamine Grades, also fuck Imperial Order, because we hate fun. Skill Drain, because VFD isn't enough. And that's it for the deck profile. I'll see you guys next time.